Okay, so for our final discussion video, we were tasked with finding the difference between a coterminal and a reference angle. So for a coterminal, it is an angle that, it's not necessarily an angle per se, but it would be where all of the angles share the same terminal side. So for example, 135, which would be this angle, and 495, which would be this angle, and negative 225, this angle, are considered coterminal angles because they share the same side. Now, reference angles, on the other hand, would be angles between 0 and 360. So in order to find the reference angle, it would be 180 if it's in the second quadrant, 180 minus theta, and that would give you the reference angle. For the third quadrant, it would be theta minus 180, and for the fourth quadrant, it would be 360 minus theta. And so whatever that results in would be considered the reference angle. For the next two topics of discussion, we were told to discuss two topics that we struggled with and one that we enjoyed the most. So the topics I struggled with was solving for theta and a problem like negative 3 cosine theta equals 2 sine squared theta. That was in the interval of negative infinity to infinity. I just never really understood that problem. I kind of understood it, but I wasn't very solid on it. I was very, very confused. And also arcsine and cosine, I never understood these problems, and I still am not very sure on how to complete them. And the topic I enjoyed the most was solving identities because it really came the easiest to me. And by the end of the course, I was basically able to look at identity and know how to